At the outset, I wish to express my appreciation to parliamentarians for nuclear non-proliferation and disarmament for their tireless efforts to help achieve a world free of nuclear weapons. I am pleased to be able to deliver this video message to the PNND Assembly. In his 5-point proposal for nuclear disarmament, the Secretary-General emphasized, among other things, the need to ensure accountability in the process leading to nuclear disarmament. The Secretary-General later elaborated on this point in his action plan for nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation. In this connection, he pledged to explore new ways to encourage greater involvement by civil society and parliamentarians. Following that pledge, in February 2010, the Secretary-General sent a letter to the heads of parliaments of all United Nations member states in which he emphasized a key role in the success of disarmament and non-proliferation efforts. The response to the Secretary-General's initiative has been encouraging, as many parliamentary bodies subsequently reported that they had taken action. Thanks in no small part to the efforts of PNND and the Interparliamentarian Union, a number of parliaments have adopted resolutions supporting the Secretary-General's 5-point proposal and the goal of pursuing a negotiation of a nuclear weapons convention. The validity of the themes emphasized by the Secretary-General has only become more apparent with the passage of time. Taking into consideration the problems with the continuing global economic crisis, parliamentarians are ideally placed to take a leading role in ensuring sustainable global security, while reducing the diversion of precious resources from human needs. Despite financial realities that have compelled many governments to consider painful austerity measures, the latest figures for 2010 indicate global military spending has continued to increase. However, as parliaments set for the fiscal priorities for their respective countries, they can directly determine how much to invest in the pursuit of peace and cooperative security. Such investment could come in the form of establishing institutional infrastructures necessary to support the development of practical disarmament measures. In other words, parliaments have their own legitimate roles to play in bringing democracy to disarmament. In regions where tensions are high, parliaments can adopt legislation that increases transparency and accountability, thus building trust, facilitating verification, and creating conditions that are conducive to the further pursuit of disarmament. Such transparency can especially be critical in regions where universality is the key disarmament and non-proliferation treaties. It has yet to be achieved, or in regions that are not yet part of a nuclear weapon-free zone arrangement. I therefore wish to reiterate the Secretary-General's message of encouragement, seeking greater participation from parliamentarians in efforts to achieve a nuclear weapon-free world. I wish you all the best as you continue your efforts towards this noble end.